Yeah, of course, speaking of the Buckeye State, it has another name during the election years, the bellwether. The presidential candidate who has won Ohio has gone on to win the White House every election since 1964. This time around, polls show the race here is within a handful of points. Joining me now, Professor Justin Buechler. I got it right? Political science professor and campaign expert at Case Western Reserve University here in Cleveland. So I made a statement there that I want you to either agree or disagree with. Can you be the president and lose Ohio?
You can be the president and lose Ohio. Every electoral vote is equal to every other electoral vote. You need 270 to win, and it doesn't matter how you get there. So Ohio has 18 electoral votes. It doesn't matter which electoral votes you use to get to 270. Obviously, you would rather win Ohio than lose Ohio, but remember, North Carolina has 15, Florida has 29. So whoever has tended to win Ohio has tended to win, but the reason that's the case is Ohio is relatively evenly divided between Democrats and Republicans. The country is relatively evenly divided between Democrats and Republicans.
That's what I wanted to ask you, because there's been so much focus on a number of states, as there is every election cycle. Is it safe to say that Ohio is a microcosm of the nation? And then in your observation, is that a is that a trend that you think could be shifting?
Yes. So, for the most part, Ohio is politically similar to the country, and that's why whichever way the country goes, that's how Ohio goes. So whoever wins at the national level tends to win Ohio. But this year, right now, Donald Trump has probably a small lead in Ohio, so it looks like Donald Trump will probably win Ohio. But right now, at the national level, Hillary Clinton has probably a small lead, and if you have to bet right now, Hillary Clinton probably has a small lead. So it looks like this is the year that the record might be broken, and it's absolutely possible for somebody to win the presidency without Ohio. All you need is 270.
When you study numbers, you study trends, what do you find most fascinating about the state of Ohio as far as what voters are caring about this year? Is it anything unique that they care about this year in particular?
I don't think Ohio is particularly unique in what they care about. So right now what's going on in the country is we have a strange election. So it is very rare for one party to win more than 2 elections in a row. That's very rare. It's happened once since the post-World War II era. So 1980, 1984, 1988. It is very rare for one party to win 3 elections in a row. Usually it takes a very strong economy. But this year we have a very strange election because we have 2 arguably weak candidates. And the test has been Hillary Clinton versus Donald Trump. We have the 2 lowest polling candidates, the 2 lowest polling nominees we've ever seen. And the question is, which candidate is weaker? And what's happened is we've got a sort of tepidly growing economy. The economy is growing. There's positive GDP growth, but it's not all that much. We've got a Democratic Party that has won 2 elections in a row, which would normally mean a Republican year, but we also have Donald Trump as the nominee, and Donald Trump is a very weak nominee, and that's really helped Hillary Clinton. But over the last week or so, we've seen what's happened to that lead.
We don't have much time left. My last question, and I'm going to put you on the spot. We've had this conversation before. Right. What do you find most fascinating about this election because it is so unique?
Donald Trump, obviously. Donald Trump has been the strangest nominee we've ever seen. In political science, there was no model that predicted he would get the nomination, and yet he did. We have seen more twists and turns in this campaign than anybody ever imagined. A week ago, nobody thought we would be where we are now with the FBI announcement. This campaign has taken more twists and turns than anybody has ever imagined.
But it also means a lot of people are engaged, and we love that.
Yes, but it's the strangest campaign we've ever seen.
All right, Professor, thank you so much. I appreciated bringing your expertise.